saying, wouldn't it be great if we had more psychologists to better understand player behavior? Or wouldn't it be nice to have more trained statisticians to help us look through our metrics? But maybe this is the wrong way of looking at things. Maybe the best way to integrate academia into the game industry is actually to look for less practical research. Right now, one of the biggest barriers to getting these two worlds to work together is that they move at very different paces. In the few cases where the game industry does actually reach out to academia to help solve a problem, the response is often, "Great, give us all your data and we'll get back to you in 3 years with our results." This does not exactly work in the world of modern entertainment, at least not for practical problems. If I need to balance an MMO economy, understand some outlying player behavior, or make sense of the reams of data a modern game pulls in every day, that longer academic timetable does not help me. But more than that, these questions really aren't all that important. With the exception of solving issues like player toxicity, almost everything I have ever seen the industry try to reach out to academia for were things that would make a company a few more dollars maybe, or perhaps make one game slightly better. And that's great, but that's not where we should be focusing our academic questions. Sometimes we're so heads down in making our games that we only see the tree in front of us and miss the forest entirely. We keep trying to integrate academia for help with maths and sciences because they're the obvious go-tos for practical problems. But what we really need help with are the impractical problems. The problems with bigger issues. The questions of morality and art.
Dude, this is a great
Nobody's
channel.
ever really
It's so
done
good.
a great
It's no wonder it's got like a
study on how
million
story
followers.
structure is composed in games. We don't have the flocks of doctoral candidates doing
Okay.
scene-by-scene analyses of games like you do with film or
What am I
literature.
doing?
Heck, see? Even calling it scene-by-scene analysis is using phrasing that does not work with this medium. I don't even have the language to write this episode, and that is something academia can help with. Just the idea of a scene-by-scene analysis of a game's story is ridiculous. Story is built into all of the voice stabs and the mechanics, the stats and the powers, the lore on the gear, and the clues buried in the level design to understand the characterization. You gotta dig into all of that to really understand how the narrative's being told in a game. We need people figuring out that structure. We need people giving us methodologies for how to do that sort of analysis, and giving us the language to speak about it. When academia started doing
That's
this
way
for
better.
film got better. When this really started happening for literature, we opened up a whole range of what was even considered possible with literary form. And yeah, these studies probably aren't gonna be the kind of thing the layman reads. They're not gonna be consumer-facing stuff, but they will be the things that game creators, at least those dedicated to their craft, will read, and test, and put into practice. We are all gonna benefit from that. And, you know, if that type of study takes half a decade, that's okay. That information will still be useful to us in 5 years. But besides even that, there are all sorts of moral questions that come up for James as a designer that he would love to see debated by people who have the training and the time to really think them through. Like, when, if ever, are Skinner boxes okay? Which duty am I more obligated to as a game designer? To make my product the most engaging it can possibly be? Or to try to create entertainment that can do absolutely no harm? How should I try to keep my biases and my worldview out of the art I help to create? Should I try to do that? Is building my worldview...
Not sure, Prime. I think if I had to guess, I'm gonna say Mario Party 3. But I don't know. I gotta ask James. You know what? I'll ask him right now.
And in the end,
Let's
we
see
are
here.
always going to come to our own answers on these things, but it would be genuinely helpful to get a discussion going around them, and to not simply take these questions as they come, making gut decisions about them in the span of a day or a few hours. And it would actually help us as a business, too. Like, we just did a whole long series on loot boxes. If academia had already assembled a series of best...
Dude, this is extra credits. I love this channel. I think this is such a good channel. This is actually a big motivator for me to like even start doing stuff. It's just really smart.
That it would help to have people who are experts in a wide range of academic fields. Maybe we've been looking at things wrong. maybe we shouldn't be starting with the fields we consider the most practical, the most pragmatic. Maybe we shouldn't start with the ones that we think might help us with our lowest level business concerns. Because
it's pretty interesting. This channel actually has like a lot of subs. I think they're over 1 million. They might almost be like close. Oh, there you go, 1.4 million. And it's just like good information, man. And they do some other stuff too, like history and random stuff.
Or even just how we engage the human brain with this medium. We're gonna make better games. We'll make more kinds of games, and we'll create games about things we didn't even realize we could, opening up new markets and creating exciting possibilities for our existing audience. And if we can answer moral questions with greater thought, moral questions that may well become legal questions in the future, we're not only going to act better and be a more wholesome industry, but we will also save ourselves from the billion-dollar PR disaster.
Yeah, I don't like the way that looks.
Get ourselves into by behaving
we'll do this instead.
By taking our customers for granted. Academia can be a great boon to this industry if we learn how to use it. See you next week.
Yeah, man, that's what I've been saying. Like, academics in video games, this makes too much sense. People actually like video games. Academia is something that people typically hate because it's boring in school. So, like, you do something more engaging, aka adding your academia in your games, and suddenly learning becomes a lot less shitty.
When does 1 + 1 not equal 2? In games. Oh, by the way, big thanks to Allison Utterback for doing the guest art this week. We really appreciate it. Anyway,
I don't know if I know CPG Gray. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to look that up right now.
When is 2 not twice as much as 1? It's a little clunkier sounding that way, but that's the...
Damn, dude, 3 million subs.
On the internet, the algorithms are all around you. You are watching this video because an algorithm brought it to you, among others, to click, which you did, and...
I'm watching this video because Prime recommended it to me.
The algorithm decides what you see. When you search through your photos, the algorithm does the finding, maybe even makes a little movie for you. When you buy something, the algorithm sets the price, and the algorithm is at your bank watching transactions for fraud. The stock market is full of algorithms trading with algorithms. Given this, you might want to know how these little algorithmic bots shaping your world work, especially when they don't. In ye olden days, humans built algorithmic bots by giving them instructions.
Yeah, social media vids are always important, because I still think, like, as much as we use social media, no one understands what the hell they're doing with it. Let's see this. Actually,
on the internet, the algorithms are
uploads, like videos. I hate when people don't organize their shit. Okay, there we go. Encryption. This video will make you angry. See if it's in here.
I'm good. You look very nervous.
Oh wait, I don't. Is this the same? This is a totally different channel. Yep. Whoops. I'm just gonna type it in. Hey, look at that. Oh, you just linked it too. I'll just click on your link.
Hello, Internet. Thoughts compete for space in your brain. Cat photos, news stories, belief structures, funny gifs, educational videos, not so educational videos, and your thinking inventory is limited. A thought without a brain, to think it dies. Now, we can treat thoughts as though they're alive, specifically alive like germs. That might sound weird, but stick with me. Take jokes. Jokes are thought germs that live in your brain, and when you tell the joke to another brain, you help it to reproduce, just like when you have the flu and sneeze to help it reproduce. This germ gets into its host by snot through the mouth, and this one by words through the ear, but it's reproduction either way. Logging onto your social media then is exposing yourself to everyone's mental sneezes. Each post a glob of snot with a thought germ trying to get...
Dude, it is mental sneezes. That's a great way to look at it.
At least long enough to get you to press the share button and sneeze it with everyone you know. In this analogy then, a funny cat photo with the perfect caption is a superflu. Now, just as germs exploit weak points in your immune system, so do thought germs exploit weak points in your brain. brain, aka emotions. Once inside, thought germs that press emotional buttons get their host to spread them more, measurably more. Well, except sadness. Sad thoughts don't get very far. Awe is pretty good, which is why websites that construct thought germs like biological weapons arm them with titles like 7 whatevers that will blow your mind or the shocking secret behind this thing. But anger is the ultimate edge for a thought germ. Anger bypasses your mental immune system and compels you to share it like nothing else. Being aware of your brain's weak spots is necessary.
That's true, man. That's why you only see like rage reviews or really good reviews, because otherwise you just won't want to review unless you like something a lot or a little.
On its own, grow more infectious as it spreads. To talk about why, let's forget anger for a moment and go back to that cat photo. Every photo ever taken is a thought germ, and most die a quick death like the bazillion cat photos or baby photos posted on the internet that are never shared. But a mildly funny cat photo can grow into so much more, because just as transatlantic flights were the best thing to happen to germs, so the internet is the best thing to happen to thought germs. For once on board, that cat photo can leap into other brains, and those brains might share it, and here's the key point, occasionally change it. A Photoshop here, a tweaked caption there. Most changes are terrible, but some make the thought germ even funnier, getting more brains to share it, which results in more changes and a shot.
Alright, I guess that's good. I don't know what's Mario Party, so
can achieve global brain domination, at least for a few hours. The internet, with its unparalleled ability to share and randomly change thought germs, can't help but make them stronger. With jokes, that's awesome, but with angry germs, not always so awesome, no. Angry germs, the more they're shared, undergo the same process, changing and distorting to be more aggravating. These have a better chance of spreading than their possibly more accurate, but probably also more boring rivals. But like plagues, thought germs can burn through a population too quickly. Just watch your favorite meme-generating machine for a week and you'll see the life cycle fly by. However, some thought germs have found a way around burnout. Now, I must warn you, depending on which thought germs live in your head and which you fight for, the next section might sound horrifying. So please keep in mind, we're talking about what makes some thought germs successful, particularly angry ones, and not how good or how bad the thoughts themselves are. Deep breath, calm. Thought germs can burn out because once everyone agrees, it's hard to keep talking and thus thinking about.
Well, dude, that's how politics works. It's just like things that make you angry, and then you just talk about them. And no one's really figured out how to like not do that.
Gets, the more bystanders it draws in, which makes it more visible, which is why every group from the most innocuous internet forum to the national conversation can turn into a double rage storm across the sky in no time. Wait, these thought germs aren't competing, they're cooperating. Working together, they reach more brains and hold their thoughts longer than they could alone. Thought germs on opposite sides of an argument can be symbiotic. One tool symbiotic anger germs in particular can employ is you're with us or against us. Whatever thought germ does left to the front of your brain, push it back. This video isn't about that. We're just talking about this tool, which makes it very hard for neutral brains to resist, and its divisiveness also grows its symbiotic partner. This explains why in some arguments gaining more allies also gains more enemies, because though the participants think they're involved in a fiery battle to the death, from the anger germ's perspective, one side is a field of flowers and the other a flock of butterflies.
Rabble, rabble, rabble,
Planting
rabble, rabble.
more flowers will get you more butterflies, and getting more butterflies will pollinate more flowers. If there is some argument that splits the population and lasts forever, and that even the most neutral people find difficult to avoid, you just might be looking at a super successful pair of symbiotic anger germs that have reached ecological stability. Now, one final depressing thought, one more awe-inspiring point that will reveal the secrets of, actually no, it's just depressing. When opposing groups get big, they don't really argue with each other, they mostly argue with themselves about how angry the other group makes them. We can actually graph fights on the internet to see this in action. Each becomes its own quasi-isolated internet sharing thoughts about the other. You see where this is going, right? Each group breeds thought germs about the other, and as before, the most enraging, but not necessarily the most accurate, spread the fastest. The group almost can't help but construct a totem of the other so enraging they'll talk about it all the time, which, now that you know how thought germs grow, is exactly what makes the totem always perfectly maddening. Now, all this isn't to say there's no point in arguing. That's a different video. Or that the internet isn't amazing, or that there aren't things worth trying to change people's minds about. Thought germs of all kinds come and go. But it's useful to be aware of how thoughts can use our emotions to spread, and how the more rapidly a thought is able to spread, the more chances it has to become even better at spreading through random changes that are made to it. Sometimes that's great, sometimes it's terrible. But if you want to maintain a healthy brain, it pays to be cautious of thoughts that have passed through a lot of other brains and that poke you where you're weakest. It's your brain. Be hygienic with it. So, of course, this video is a thought germ, one constructed very intentionally over time to spread a thought germ about thought germs, exposing their secrets, one could say.
Yeah, that was a good video, Prime. I could see why it's really popular.
Your brain through emotion. So
also, use YouTube the way you're supposed to, because like if you actually like things and subscribe to stuff, like you actually get good content back. I think no one uses YouTube correctly. That was cool. All right, let's see what else.
The video, right? Well, if you're still here, you got infected really hard. Only thing left to do is click on screen and sign up to the email list, which will get you.
Oh shit, they got me.
Thought germs in
all right, we're going back to extra credits. Let's see. Videos. I haven't watched this channel in so long, so most of these videos I have not seen. I don't always watch the history stuff, though. Let's see, breakpoints, balancing the math of the user. This sounds fun.
Games can evoke empathy in us. They can make us desire to be kind. They can help us.
I actually just started playing Nier Automata. I'd never played it before. It's really sick.
An easy way to tell ourselves that we are good people, that we always choose Paragon, that we are light side folk, and always without making us do the work that being a good person actually requires. But there is one recent game that truly did ask us to be kind, and in a brilliant way. Let's talk about Nier Automata.
Alright. Back to this. Alright, let's see. I don't want to have to... Hold up.
Learn more about them and check out their thoughts on Nier Automata at the end of this video. This episode is going to have a spoiler.
Ah, fuck it. It's too hard to talk over this. I'll just start with some music.
It will be a mechanical one. We are going to talk about the last boss fight and how it plays out. It'll come later in the episode, so feel free to hang out for now.
There we go. I want to keep watching more YouTube, but it's just so hard to talk over. All right. Let's see. So now I have this decision where I have this block of art here, which actually has the same background. He has a background. So if I want to change the background and make it look all nice in Mario Party, I'm going to have to like cut this out. And by cut it out, I mean like select it and make a layer, which is kind of a pain, but I guess it's not the end of the world. We'll do it quick. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. Control D. Mistake I always make when I'm going to like highlight all these things is like I'll just start to highlight it, but I don't actually click on which piece I'm trying to put a layer over. All right, cool. I'll talk to you in a bit. Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly streaming just like to like hang out because like I'd be doing this work anyways, whether I was streaming or not. And I am getting a lot closer to a partnership with Master Hand, so it's like finding other things to engage with or just to do feels like something I either got to do now or it's just not going to happen. So this feels like a pretty easy thing to do now that I have like all my equipment set up. Oh my god, I can't believe this isn't Smash. Dude, this is embarrassing. Am I streaming right now? What am I doing? What's happening? It's going to blow your mind when it's game night tomorrow night. We're doing that tomorrow night. That'll be more exciting than this stuff, but I still think this stuff is okay. So Mario Party is going to be this month at PSS because James came back like extra motivated from his trip to Oklahoma or wherever he went. I'm pretty sure it was Oklahoma because there's like a new place over there called, I think it's Final Castle, if I recall correctly. The place looks really freaking cool. And they did Mario Party, and of course James wins. So now he wants to come and do that stuff here at Platinum, which is okay with me. I'd much rather do Mario Party than stream dubs anymore. Wait, hold on. Gump, you're at work now? Or, yeah, you got work till 9, but what does your car have to do with, like, your shift? Do you have to stay there forever, like, if your car doesn't work? Oh, tomorrow. Got it. Dude, you got to call out. You got to call out so you can play golf. People do it all the time. It's not weird. Your boss will definitely understand. You just got to tell him. Definitely. I thought you meant today. God, this is actually going to be pretty annoying because I guarantee you there's going to be spots that I miss. Okay. Just to get this, like, terrible beige background out of here. For those wondering, if you are actually, like, looking how to do shit on Photoshop right now, you see how, like, I'm highlighting just the outlines of all this stuff? That's just a left click, and that's using this option over here, the select tool. And then if you hold Alt, here, I'll make the icon bigger. You could use the brackets left and right to make this bigger. But anyways, if you hold Alt, you'll see this minus sign come up, and that's how you get rid of the shit in between. Just so I could pretend like I'm actually teaching you guys something right now. This is pretty great artwork, actually. They want to add Pikachu to it. I don't know where they're going to put him. He definitely deserves to be on here, man. Pikachu's an icon at this point. He's been around for a while. Like, way longer than I feel like it seems like he's been around. But, like, I remember getting Pokemon back in, like, 1996 when I was, like, in 4th grade. I mean, was I in 4th grade or was I younger? But in either case, Pikachu's fucking old. Alright. Getting there. I'm not looking forward to seeing how many spots I missed when I go to do this. Actually, we'll keep that white. Yeah, that's good. Keep that. Keep that. Not this. There we go. Keep that. And that. Why isn't this going away? Oh, because I never had that selected. Okay. So over selection there. Oh, the star is going to be annoying. Because the way it's shaded. Although I think I got it. Oh, shit. Get that, get that. Yeah, like it cuts out some of Bowser's like little notches here in his nails. That's like the shit you gotta look out for. Because then if you make the layer that goes over this, then it just looks like there's missing spots of the drawing. Okay, that's out, that's out, that's out. There we go. Okay, that's that. All good. Missing Pac-Man's hand, not anymore. Mario's glove, got it. Get the backgrounds. Alright, so far so good. Get all this. Yep. Get that. Get that. Why not? This yellow guy. What else? Keep that shit. Get that shit. Some more shit. So for anyone who didn't catch what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do is isolate this graphic that you see all like in the dancing lines. I'm trying to have it not have that terrible beige background behind it. And it looks like I was successful so far. Let me see this. So what you have to do after this is I usually just make a new layer. You could just make the layer mask, and basically all it is it's just something that goes over what we just did. And, oh wait, hold up. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Shit, I actually missed something. You see how right here is missing? We have to get that. Like that. Thought it was too good to be true on the first shot. Okay, so new layer, layer mask. I think I got everything. Oh man, it actually feels pretty good. I've been putting that off for so long, and then now that we're doing this Mario Party one and I want it to look better, can't be having that beige background. Alright. Savearoo. Take this out of here, or put this up there. So then now I have this, and then I have the original right here, which still has the beige, but I don't need this anymore. So I have this, oh, nope, have this, and what I'm going to do now is find a nice Mario Party background. This is always the background I find. I don't ever find like cool Mario Party backgrounds except for this Mario Party 9 one. Yeah, I don't like that. Doesn't really scream Mario Party, really. Let's see. Man, why does Mario Party DS have so many freaking, like, wallpapers? It's so weird. Let's see. I don't like any of these. I think this is just the one. I don't want to have to be looking for this too much. This works. Okay. Not what I'm looking for. Can I just save this? Yeah, it looks like it's the same file size. Alright, where am I saving all this crap? This is a banner. Okay. Banners, Platinum Star. Alright, boys. I think that's it. Nice, easy fix. Now I just got to add Mario Party logo, and we're good. I might even, I don't want to like blur this artwork because it's like really good artwork. Can I even blur it? Let me see. Filter. I can blur it. Let's just see what it looks like. So the reason I want to blur it, looks kind of weird. Shoot. Anyways, the reason I want to blur it is because if it's blurred, the logos will look, oh, you see how this like Smash logo looks a lot cleaner already? And then if it's not like that, it's kind of like hard to see. That's why I want to blur it. I can't blur these, can I? Oh, I can. All right, let me just try a blur. Let me see what this looks like. Oh, that's true, Gump. I bet you that's what all those wallpapers are. It's probably just like a character select. I didn't even think of that. We'll just do Gaussian. Okay. So this is what's going to be tricky. I don't know. Like you could see the space now between these. I had to draw those in. Let me try and blur it. Now it looks like shit. I'm not doing that. Alright. Gotta be more clever with this now. You know what I think I might do? I'm going to blur this background so it doesn't look like too much. There we go. That's already better. Definitely. Okay. All right. I got an idea. I'm going to move the Master Hand logo to where the Smash Bros. Logo is, or over the image. If I could find it. Where is the Smash logo? This is not a well-organized banner. I remember making this thing and just like trying to make it quick. This is why quick work isn't always good work. This stuff should be better organized. Okay, so I could do... I'll go there. I could just put it up top like this. Maybe just change the color. Where's the Platinum Star Games logo? It's Platinum Star Smash. Where's Platinum Star Games? How don't I see it? It's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's because I have a layer over it. Okay, that's why. Okay, Platinum Star Games. Yeah, that stays up here so you can see it. What I could do... And then Master Hand. Doesn't look good. I have an idea. I think it just needs to change color. The black's just too much. Let me see. You know what? Whoops. You know what? We're just going to get the actual logo that I always use and see how that looks, which is this. Already looks better. So funny. Black logos look so nice and clean a lot, but then like when you try to put them in a graphic, they just don't. It's because black is just it's just fucking black. So you can't really do that much with it. Well, I mean, you could do a lot with it, but like it doesn't always look good when you have things that are colorful like this. Where? I want to give Platinum Star Games the first billing. It's just the Master Hand logo looks so weird on the right to me. Maybe not. I'm overthinking it. Looks good. Awesome. Okay. So now Mario Party logo. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, this is going to look good. Once I make... this might be too big. I'm going to make the Smash logo a little bigger. Okay. Those logos still don't look even. I gotta make the Smash logo bigger. Also, I guess I gotta get rid of that organized by thingy. I'll just change it to a plus sign. Because I need one. Facebook banners are so small, man. Everything looks weird. Like, actually, if I zoom in on this to full screen, look how blurry all of this looks. It's because the pixels for a Facebook banner is so small. I'd rather it be one over the other, but then the logos are going to look too small. I could like Mario Party here and Smash there. Whatever. I think this is good. I don't like that it's like... I don't like the way this looks right here. Let me try something. Try and add an outline. I know it's not going to help, but I'm going to add it anyways. Yeah, that doesn't look good. What about... That's a... You know what? That's better, actually, because then it matches the shadow of Platinum Star, which I gave a shadow, so it looked a little better. Get rid of the... Oh, wait. This is what I want. Yeah, I guess that's better. Now I got to add it to the Smash logo then, if I'm going to have it here. So it matches. I don't know why I had a blur on this, but I did. Don't need that. I do need that. Yeah, I guess that looks okay. Oh, that doesn't look okay. Get rid of the surface blur. Gotta move this a little closer. I guess that's as good as a shadow is gonna look on that. Maybe spread it a little bit more. Too much. I guess that works. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. I think it's okay. All right. Well, that's that. Save that bad boy. As always, I save everything to a PNG because a PNG is lossless and usually looks better than a JPEG when like you actually put it into where it's supposed to be. All right, now what we're going to do. All right, cool. That actually looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. All right, so now we upload and we see how much James bashes it. I'm just joking. Sometimes he thinks it's good. So what I'm going to do is exactly what I just did here, but for the Smash GG. For the sake of not having to re-cut out all of this stuff again, for anyone who saw me do it the first time, I'm just going to drag this over to here. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Put that there, get rid of it. Yep, that's perfect. Okay. Get rid of the backgrounds. I love how that worked out. Bring this. All right. That's that. That was actually easier than I thought it would be, I gotta say. I thought that was going to give me a little bit more resistance, and I'm glad it didn't. That's lined up. That's lined up. That's almost lined up. Now it's lined up. This is definitely not, but now it is. Get this a little bigger. There we go. That's all it needed. I just didn't want to have the Wii down there and Mario Party up here. Get rid of that shitty logo I made. Add this kind of better logo I made. All right, so far so good. Wait, hold on. Put that there. And then we got to get rid of this logo. Get rid of that. This has an effect on it, otherwise it's what we need. Nice, nice, nice. Put that there. Where is Platinum Star? Get rid of that. I guess that's good. I hate that it looks like a barrage of logos like this, though. It's like logo, 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 logo. Kind of like a logo, but not. That's okay. Still looks good. I don't really love that. Yeah, you know what? That looks better there to me. So here's the real trick. If I upload it to the website, does it look good? And when I say website, I mean Smash GG. I'm pretty sure I made the other event. I gotta look for it now. Let's see. Upcoming events. There it is. Is this public? Did I make this public? I hope I did. Yeah, so you see how this looks? This is not going to look like this in a second. All right, let's see. Should be uploading. Do I have to save it? What's going on here? Try this. Delete this first. And then add this. Why aren't you uploading? Well, shoot. This should be working. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just not like registering. Let me try something. Nope. Just not working. I wonder why it's not saving. Maybe the file's too big? How big is you? No, that's not it. 5 mil. Yeah, definitely not too big of a file. Aren't you working? Well. Okay. what happens if I do this? Nothing. This is what I need. I need that to be there. Where's the save? No button to save. Yeah, I gotta get all these details from James, especially if we have Mario Party now. And I don't even know if we're doing dubs at this point. So that's better. Mallarson. I'd rather put Biddy. Dude, what the hell? Why is this not working? Such a bastard. Why won't you appear? I'm gonna rage. I don't like this. I just finished it. I want to upload it. Look. Upload. Go. That's weird. I guess I'll just try later. That's really annoying. But in the meantime, go to Facebook, Platinum Star. Alright. I bet you this one will work. Wait a second. There we go. Look, this is what's supposed to happen when you upload your banner. It's supposed to appear. Look at that. Cool. That'll work. Well, James could go make the that actually does look a lot better. I was really tired of that other banner. I gotta say, pretty happy about that. Hi Prime. I'm glad you're back because you're the only one who's talking to me. Also, thank you. I was just lamenting that I can't get the banner to stick on this page. Look at this. It's like it wants to upload, but then it doesn't upload. All the file dimensions are right. It's half of this file size. Not cooperating. I'll try again later. I gotta move on. Alright, so that was nice, that's easy. Dude, it's not that Smash GG sucks. Smash GG is actually a pretty good website, but it's just like it probably doesn't have like the capital and investment behind it to really make it like an amazing site. It's like it's just like everything else in this community, it's a passion project, which comes with like minimal money and all that stuff. So it's like it comes off like it sucks, and it does things that are sucky, but like largely speaking, it's a pretty good site. On the day of Collision, I don't like basically Smash GG is just totally shit, and like half the people who were registered just like dropped out of the bracket somehow. Like it just like deleted them out of there. Yeah, it's a good site, but like it needs some work, obviously. All right, so I guess we're gonna start these overlays. So I usually outsource these kinds of things, and I'm even considering, like, I'm still kind of considering getting someone on a last minute outsource for this, but I also just wanted to like try them myself because I don't feel like paying a lot of money at the moment for more overlays. Plus I kind of have ones for these. I just don't like them. Like this is the one from last time, and it's just kind of like, like it's cool, but I still just like full screen. So that's definitely going to change. All right. Then there's this. I don't really like that at all. Especially this time around, I think I'm going to, there's so many freaking sponsors, I'm just going to have them scrolling versus like just having them out like this. It just looks too much. Okay, where's my, okay, this was a Scarlet Classic. Yeah, this is the last Scarlet Classic. I guess I could at least start in here. Let's see how this is made. Alright, so he made it. He actually made the cut background and then put it into this file instead of cutting it while it's in this file, which is totally cool. I just have to figure that out. Alright, so yeah, let's go. We're just gonna make a brand new overlay. Kind of similar to this. But gonna be better. We'll just look for this really generic red polygon background. And sure enough, we're gonna find it. Which one do we want? Which one looks like Rutgers Esports? We need like super high res, HD, looks good, resolution on this. This is interesting. So Prime, I think now that the next Platinum Star, we're going to be doing Mario Party. So I got to figure out how this is going to work. We're going to run this month, but like, yeah, I mean, I would still be interested in having Rivals as like a side thing for what do you call it? For Platinum Star. I actually think that'd be pretty cool. I was just seeing Moosh from the lab mentioning that I think he's starting to run that now and getting like pretty good turnouts with it. I'm all for introducing other games, especially since Smash 4 is like kind of at the end of its life cycle at the moment. At least until the port comes. I know y'all don't think it's a port, but it's a port. Just saying. Rutgers Esports. Let's do Scarlet. We'll do SC4. SCIV. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm not sure when I would. The tricky part, too, with Rivals is, like, getting setups, because you literally need people to bring their laptops. You need to bring their laptops and, like, red polygon. And be cool with them sitting out all day, which I'm sure would be fine, but, like, how many... It's hard enough to get, like... I don't know. Maybe laptops are actually easier than bringing full Smash setups. Maybe it is. Because it's, like, one thing versus... we still have to bring a monitor. Not necessarily. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Scarlet Classic. Red polygons. So... what do I want to do with this? So right, so that's tricky. So if you're bringing a full computer for one like rival setup, then like that obviously means you have to bring like multiple computers. I don't know if it, especially in Platinum, I don't think space would be a problem. It's more so just finding people who are going to bring computers all the time. I think is the bigger issue. Let me try something. No, that looks like shit. Blur. We just used this effect before. No good. We gotta do something to this. You know what? Actually, before I really go nuts on that, what I would like to do... So right now, what I'm doing is I'm making basically just like dummy boxes of where the openings are going to be for like the webcams and the games. And on this screen, I'm going to have 3 1920 by 1080 sized holes. Well, not sized, but the dimensions worth. So, set them up, and then I'm going to make the layer mask that like cuts the holes out. And then I'm going to worry about what the background looks like. How do I want this to go? The tricky part is I think I want the logos to scroll, and I haven't really messed around with that on OBS. I'm gonna mess with it right now. Where's OBS? There it is. All right, so I haven't messed around with like scrolling logos, but I'm pretty sure you can do it. Image slideshow. Sponsors. Because, like, if I could basically... Let me try this. If I could basically just scroll them across the screen, it would save so much space. Like, I don't want to put all of those sponsors in there. Or I could, like, flash 3 at a time. Which, like, I don't really love that idea. I might do it on, like, the commentary. Actually, probably not. If I get the scrolling thing to work, I'm just going to work with that. All right, let me try this. I'm going to try any old logos. Just to see what it looks like. Okay, that's enough. So, transition. Yeah, slide. Here we go. Although, how's it like a continuous slide? Because what I'm looking to just have like a total scroll through. I don't think this is what I want. Get rid of that. Okay, so image slideshow. Let me see. No. Image. It's got to be this option right here. Sponsors. There we go. What is swipe? Let me try this again. Oh, I see. I already see. Okay, let's try that. It's a cool effect, but I want it to like continuously go across the screen. Man, how do I do it? I should really know how to do this. Always play even when not visible. No. A loop. Hide when slideshow is done. No. Randomize playback. It's not what I want. Try this again. Scrolling text, scrolling text. This is all scrolling text. Alright, let me try this. Let me just see if it's what I want. This image gonna slide or what, man? This does not appear to be what I want. Okay, whatever. Scrolling. Yeah, the scrolling logos. These are all old-ass videos. Let's go to YouTube directly. Scrolling. Logos. OBS. Alright, whatever. Let's see what this says. I guess it would be more helpful if I was actually listening to what these videos are saying, but I'm not even seeing the thing. Oh, hold on. Animated stream overlay. How do I get an animated stream overlay? Alright. Come on. This is what I want. Is that actually going to scroll? Yes, that is totally going to scroll. Okay, how'd you do this? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
You can see, so in order to make it actually scroll, what you need to do is right-click on the scrolling text down here, click on Filters. There's a little plus down the left-hand side. You can see gradient opaque, and then it's going.
Okay.
And then it's going to ask me what text I actually want to have put on screen to scroll. I'm just going to put in the word subscribe.
This guy's song.
Perfect. Arial is fine for me.
Fantastic.
Maybe I'll make it bold. Press OK. There's other things like color, gradient, opacity, things like
cool.
that. I might just change the alignment
Yep,
to the alignment.
definitely.
See it here up on screen. So I'm just going to grab it, put it over to wherever I want to on the screen.
Yep.
So now it's just stationary, as you can see.
Yep.
What you need to do is right-click on the scrolling text down here, click on Filters. There's a little plus down the left-hand side of this new window. Press Add, and then click Scroll. And just call it Scroll, or whatever you like to call it. Press OK. And now you can start making speeds horizontal or vertical. I'm just going to go for horizontal. There's no need for me to do vertical scrolling. You can if you like, and that is handy for credits at the end of a video or something like that. But I'm going to leave that at 0. Horizontal speed. Just drag the cursor up on one more issue. There's no actual space between the word subscribe and the next time it comes up, so just double click down here again on scrolling text, and after the word you put in, just put in a few space bars.
Alright, so I gotta see how to do that with logos.
Space out a little bit.
I think, let me try something. Alright. Maybe that was useful. Let me see. Filters. Scroll. That's not it. That's not it. It's like almost what I want, but it's not what I want. Fudge. Okay. Let me try something else. Like, all I want is, like, those to just... Yeah. I don't want that. There's got to be a way to do that. Have, like, an image slideshow, but, like, have them, like, one image after another. Versus, like, transitioning as it's scrolling. Like, it just scrolls through them. So there's got to be a way to do that. If there's not, that's crazy. Let me try this one more time, by the way. Yeah? No. Okay. It's worth a shot. Alright, well, looks like we might be doing 3 logos at a time. In either case, I could still probably just run them across here. I don't know if that's the best... I don't know if that's like the best use of space, though. Let me just get these boxes. Alright. I literally always use this design, and I want to use something different, but I also don't want to use something different. Put that there. I don't think that's centered, but we'll worry about that in a sec. Okay. So the shrink. It's like just so much open space. So even if I had like Master Hand here, Rutgers Esports here, and if I wanted to run the sponsors here, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. So what will work? Okay, maybe we'll just do the usual design, which is basically just this, this, and this. Because when and if I do figure out the scrolling logos, I could just put it above or below it. I guess that works. I don't know, man. Not exactly. I wanted to do something more unique, but I don't really feel like having to like figure all of that out right now. Let me see. Whoops. Shrink these all a little bit. Cool. Because I can put Scarlet Classic logo up here. In fact, let me go ahead and do that. Logos. Where is it? Rutgers. There you are. Okay. You know what? What I could do if I figure out the logos, this looks good up here. Maybe a little too big. And then these go. Yeah, and then like the logos could just be like up here maybe, or does it look better underneath? Tricky. How does this look here? Looks bad. Put that like that. Okay. And then, you know what? Let me go back to, where is it? I'm going to go to the old Rutgers overlay. There's a very basic black box in there, and I'm just going to rip that from that file to this file. There's a stream overlays. I gotta organize these files again. All right. Fireside main, is this it? This is it. Wow, that's way more basic than I thought it was, but whatever. Okay, take that. And this is going to be where the logos go through. So the thing is like I guess I could have like a handful of them, like a logo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just like scroll through them. There's so many sponsors for this. So I want to be able to like represent all of them. I guess it's not the biggest deal. But like I don't know, man. I would just rather present this well. Let me see. This probably needs a little bit of an effect on it. Drop shadow. So you could see it. That's pretty good. That works. That works. All right. This background has got to change. It's got to look better. I don't like the way it looks. I don't think a blur is the solution. Nope, it's not. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Now, let me see. Red. I'll bring this over here. Red HD backgrounds. What else do we got here? Oh, this looks neat. As long as it's, this doesn't look like an HD background though. It is not an HD background. What's this? Kind of like that. Kind of like it. Let's see. Let's try it out in here. Rutgers. Stocks. Put that in there. Cool. So what we're going to do is make this. It might. Definitely not like that. Let me just try a couple more things though. Looks goofy. It's hard to just like throw one image over another. Some people make their Photoshop careers like that. But like it's definitely lazy. Let me try this. Okay, so maybe this, and then we can blur it, and it might look neat. Let me try. Nope, not the one I want to blur. I want to blur that design. Where is it? Filter, blur, Gaussian. I don't like the way that looks either. Shoot. This probably isn't the picture to use. Cancel. What else can I do though? Just to check it. Distort. No. Oh, you know what? No. Try and blur this one. Starting to look okay. This definitely can't just be a solid. Try put that motion. This actually looks okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Let me also try. Yeah, honestly, I think that works. Kind of simple. So what we're going to do is control group. This is your background. Background. And then what I'll do are these rectangles. I'm going to select them. Oh, what the heck. Oh. Control D. Why is this not just selecting? Whatever. All right. I'm going to have to do this a different way. So I'm going to select like this. Okay. Too zoomed. There's definitely a better way to do this. But this is how I've always done it. So you have to like get your best click here. Follow the frame. Okay, so I selected that, and then now I have to basically not control, hit shift, and then do the same thing for the other ones. It won't be like perfect, which is going to bother me, but it'll do. Cool. So then now that I selected these boxes, you right click it and then you have to select the inverse because that's what you're ultimately going to keep and make the mask for. So we have to do this to the background. We're going to go right click, layer via copy, and that didn't work. Let me try that again. Whoops. All right, let me see. Select inverse, refine edge. Is that what I'm looking for? I think that's what I'm looking for. Huh. Well, that didn't work. Oh, yeah, yes it did. Yes it did. It worked. Cool. I'm going to say, because it should have worked. All right, so now we got the holes in here. Okay. So this box may have to get a little smaller because I gotta show master hand in here somewhere. Okay, so logos, HG logos, master hand. There he is. Where does he go? Where does he go? He could go right there, and then we could just make the box shorter. Where's that box? There's that box. Yeah, that works. And then underneath here, I'll put the smash GG. That'll work. Whoops. Or, better yet, let me just try something here. Let's see what this looks like. Probably too big. Let me just for shits. Yeah, no, it just doesn't look great. Yeah, that logo's not gonna work. Although it doesn't look bad there, if this was the full thing, which I do have the full thing. Fuck it. I'll just use the regular logo. There we go. Actually, let me try something else instead of that. Just because I just don't really like the way that size looks. Where is it? I don't want this hand. The worst part about having that is it's like a right hand and it just looks so weird on the right side of a screen. It's like it's either on the left and it looks good because it like frames, or it's on the right and it just looks weird to me. It's always looked weird to me. Rip. What do I want to do here? Just be smart. Get rid of that. Actually delete that. It probably does look fine, man. I appreciate that. It's just like something about it also just doesn't look fine for me. So what I'm going to try and do for a second, just to see what it looks like. colors and everything are off, but I just want to see what it looks like. And that. Oh, wait. Okay. Ah, that looks weird too. Yeah, the logo does not look good stacked like that. Eesh. What's up, King? How we doing, man? Yeah, it doesn't look good. I mean, obviously it's a black logo, so it's not gonna look good. But just like having it over like that, it's not gonna work. I think I gotta just use the regular logo. I think that's it. Where'd it go? There it is. Or what I can do, you know what? Maybe instead, I could just throw this underneath here. Let me see that. Get this box. This box is definitely too big. Damn, dude, first week back is are you college or high school? So I'm trying to think how much more you have left of school. Dude, I don't know how to make like just like the logo scroll, and that's the problem because I initially wanted to have like all of these boxes kind of like one up here and then the two under here, and then just have all of the sponsors scroll right in between them. But I can't really figure out how to get like multiple ones. Oh, dude, going back after spring break in high school is actually trash. And it does kind of suck because you still got like a couple months left to go. But like on the plus side, you only have a couple months left to go. Yeah, I think this will work like this. And what we can do. Yeah, dude, because no one wants to go back to school ever. So it's like you get that first day back and everyone is just like basically wishing they were doing anything else aside from being in school, which is totally sad. Also, I need that Rutgers eSport logo. I'm just realizing I could put that on this right-hand side. So I'm still trying to figure out how to just get the logos to scroll in general because I was just messing with OBS a minute ago, and I'll show you what it looks like. So it's like they scroll, but it's the same one. So it looks silly. Here, like I could even here swipe. Oh, hold on. I wanted to keep that. Yeah, so it's like that. Like I don't know how to like fix that. I could definitely make the logos like I could just format the file size, but the fact remains is like they won't be a continuous scroll. It'll just look like that, and it doesn't make any sense. So I got to figure out how to do that. So for now, I got to not use that idea. So what I'll do instead, though, what I could do instead is I'll basically have like a logo here, a logo here, a logo here, a logo here, like 4 logos, and I'll make like 4 packs of them, and then those will basically those will fade in and out. So at least you don't have to look at like 900 logos all at once. You could just see 4 at a time, and they'll all go through. I think that's the solution. So not that you could necessarily edit them to scroll on Photoshop, but what I could do is like let's just say a file size is let's just say it's 1080 by 1080, which is just a square box, and that's the resolution of the photo. So basically what you can do is make a 19 by 20 by 1080 or even just something that's like more rectangular, and then that'll be reflected in like the whole of like the image scroll, so it'll look like it has space on the side because you're saving it as a PNG where it's like in the middle of it versus like extending the entire thing. So that's essentially how it would work. Yeah, so I was using I just put the images in a scroll and I just forgot to remove them from OBS because I'm like moving back and forth between stuff. This is basically all that happened. Right, Rutgers eSport logo. Where'd that go? I need to go stream overlays. Oh, dude, I gotta clean out these folders. I have so many old things in here. There it is. There's the logo. So I could do something like that. That actually looks like, this actually makes the most sense probably. The two Rutgers logos. I could put it here, but that's a little out of place. It's kind of bad looking. Okay, and I need to give this the same. I'm gonna alt copy, same shading, shrink this back down just a hair. All right, sick. If you can't make the huge picture, I was hoping that you could make the distance across the entire screen so that you can put one object for each logo and delay. Yeah, well, that's kind of what I wanted to have happen. And then, like, I can't quite figure it out. I'm going to do some more Google searches when I'm not, like, making the actual overlay. And then I might just change it because this is just one overlay and then I'm going to make another one. So I could just do it two different ways. This is just going to be, like, the mid-game overlay. So what I like to do is I'll have this one that'll essentially be like the game or like the player cam or commentators in this big one. It'll rotate. I make different scenes, and I'll show you guys that at a different time. And then in these, I just have the one that isn't the big one. So it could be like big game, small stage cam, small commentary cam, or like big stage cam, small game cam, and then commentary, whatever. So then I have this screen for like in between matches, and then what I'll do is I'll make like a game and then just the players and no commentary cam, no stage cam. So I like to have options so that way like when people are watching and like if essentially if you have commentators commentating, they don't always have to worry about the camera being on them. And the players don't know the difference anyways. And when you're watching the matches, people just want to see the players. So that's what I'm trying to do. Because I used to just make one side overlay and it used to just literally be all three cameras all at the same time. And then, like, I was noticing, like, that's just not how a lot of streams work. Like, you shouldn't always have commentators on mid-sets, but, like, you could definitely feature them at times. All right. So I should probably frame these out a little bit. I don't know how I want to do that, though. Let me try something. Like, I always know basic is better for most people's tastes in terms of like just making a basic white border and having that be it versus like doing something a little bit more creative. But like I know sometimes in my own endeavors to be creative, the overlays look a little weird. So I could just do something basic. It's just like okay, like just a white border, like cool. What else do you do though? All right. I mean, yeah, I guess that's cool, right? Just a white border. Nothing special, nothing bad. Just for shits. Let me try and put like yeah, that looks terrible. That looks a little better. That looks okay. It looks only okay. Passable. Like a B minus. All right. We add some more of these. I could try bevel. Let me see what that looks like, actually. It's not bad. Mess with it a little bit. Oh, not like that. That actually doesn't look too bad to me. Just try, yeah, not like that. It's a lot more defined, which I think is a good thing. I'm not surprised to hear that your high school level like typography class didn't work out. If I had to guess, your teacher probably didn't really like teaching it very much. I guess in a way that's effective public schooling, right? Like you have students sit in there and they basically absorb everything that's being said, and that's education. Oh shit. ML subscribed. Anniversary thing? Alright, well, if I'm doing bevel, I guess I don't really need the stroke. This is too much of a bevel, though, and I guess I do need the stroke. I don't know, something about that just doesn't, it just doesn't excite me. I think that's it. I think you just got to do just a little drop shadow, just enough. God, that sucks, man. I guess it's better than no Photoshop teaching. Like, when I went to school, all of these programs were still, like, I don't want to say newish, but, like, kind of newish, and, like, none of the labs had them. So, basically, if I wanted to learn this shit, I just had to, like, kind of just do it on my own later on. Like, that is one good thing about public school right now is some of these programs are so common now where you could at least get exposure to them while you're in school, which is nice. But the issue with that is the teaching around them is probably kind of crappy because some of the teachers never learned how to use it themselves. Like, I did not grow up in a generation, like, and I'm, like, of teaching age. Like, if I was a teacher right now, I'd probably be working on tenure and stuff, like, and all that. So, like, there's no way I would have learned this unless I went to college for it. But nowadays, like, you could just learn this shit via YouTube, kind of rendering any high school course, like, worthless, if you ask me. Yeah, because you definitely had, like, if that's all you learned, then you definitely had, like, a teacher who just, like, knows art and didn't really know digital stuff, and then, like, oh, you're an art teacher, you could teach Photoshop, this works, or, like, you could teach, like, digital art, but, like, they don't realize how different it is. And that's kind of the issue. Okay. It's a little bit, they're a little bit missized. That sucks. That sucks. A little bit missized. Yeah, I guess I could just do that. I may have just made it a lot of bit missized. I hate editing stuff like this. I want it to be scaled perfectly, and now it's not. It's been a while since I made my own overlays. I usually just outsource this shit. Try that. Get it right on the edges, and then I'll resize it. Okay. That's that. You little hooker. Making shit difficult. Alright, there we go. That's what I wanted. So now I can just copy pasta this. Dude, are these cams that missized? No, they're not. They're not. For a second, I thought they were. I actually have played Overwatch. I played Overwatch yesterday. Retribution's cool. It's like, I don't know. I'd rather just play comp because, like, it's, I don't know. It's okay. It's just like PvE or PvC rather. So it's like, it feels easy. I didn't know that, actually. I don't know. I'm not surprised to hear that, though, because I know he does all that CSL stuff, and he does a lot of like Collegiate Smash. I saw he just made like the Collegiate Smash calendar, which is probably good. I mean, it's good, man. It's good that like he's doing a lot of stuff with like that level of Smash. Do I like this? It's still a little bit off. I'm gonna have to fix this layer a little bit. Okay, that's fine. I can fix it. So this still has, you could see it. I'll zoom in though so you can see what I mean. So like that's still part of the overlay. That's sloppy, but it's also lined up with this now. So I have to just cut out that space on the layer. So I'm going to do that. I guess. I think. Oops, that's not what I wanted. You know what? Yeah, Koopa's going. Koopa is going. He was on the fence, but I'm pretty sure now he is confirmed. And then like he wasn't gonna go on Saturday because I think I forget which one can. I think maybe Riz was gonna go and then couldn't go. But then I think he just decided he's gonna go anyways. I wonder he probably went because like Max is going, which is totally reasonable. It's definitely reasonable. Actually, I didn't even know Max was going until he told me right now. Motherfucker. There we go. Okay. Right click, select inverse, refine edge, layer mask. Let's fucking go. All right, now we're good. Now that's good. Yeah, I'm going to guess that Koopa and Max are top 8. Yeah, I'm definitely going to guess that. But I think everything else is up for grabs. I know there's going to be students that want to, like, I'm sure, like, Travis Steele want to get on. If I had to guess, I don't know. I haven't seen DJ Boer in forever, but like I remember the last time he was just like fiending for commentary. And then who else? I know Drex is going. Drex wanted to commentate. Who else? Who else wanted to commentate? There's more people. That's like the one thing about the collegiate events is like you always have people trying to commentate, which is a good thing though. That is definitely a good thing. What am I doing right now? Okay, what am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for right there. Okay. Nice, now it matches. Dude, I'm gonna replay through that whole Legacy. I should probably replay through the firsts, like Legacy 1 and 2, or yeah, Legacy 1 and 2, which is just regular Mega Mans. I've played through every anniversary collection of Mega Man there was. I actually want to hook up my GameCube here so I could bring up all my game save data because I played Mega Man X. Or no, I played Mega Man collections on GameCube and I played Mega Man X collections on PS2. Yeah, ML, don't sweat it, man. I mean, there's obviously you'll kind of get priority when it comes to commentating, and then like having you for like all of like the rounds, I guess leading up to top 8 would be pretty clutch. Dude, X is such an amazing character, man. He's literally just a robot built for good and just, like, killed the bad guys and learned abilities from the bad guys. Like, what else could you want in your character? Like, he's just, like a virtuistic robot. Like, that shit's cool. All right. Yeah, that's a great series, though. I don't know if you ever played the ZX series. Obviously, it's part of like my tag here at this point, but Mega Man ZX, those games are incredible. If you ever get a chance to play them, they're what's it called? They're on the DS. They're so good, man. They're almost like Metroidvania-ish, but also still like Mega Man X, because like there's actual levels, but like you could go to them at any time, and they're like open world. Dude, you should. PSS is a good event, especially now. I think we're going to be doing Mario Party at least for the next month, possibly 2 months. We're going to be doing PSS Mario Party. For anyone who didn't see that yet, This is it, basically. So James came back like hella motivated from Oklahoma after winning the Mario Party and Smash event there at, I think it's like Final Castle or whatever the place is, the Alpharad thing. And basically just requested that we do Mario Party for the next one. So he's basically the organizer. And I am all for it because streaming doubles kind of sucks. So I'd much rather do that than doubles. Stroke. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. Yeah, dude, he kind of crushed there. To no one's surprise, though. James just wins stuff. Just the way it goes. I guess that's good. You know what the funny thing is like I don't even think I would call it a free paycheck for James as far as like a Mario Party tournament would go, but like he does legitimately just have like the RNG, like the RL RNG, man. I don't know how he does it. I don't know what the secret is, but like he just knows how to like will out a win. It's pretty impressive, man. I think that's probably the most impressive thing about James, honestly. Because, like, realistically, he shouldn't win that every time. Like, he's good at the mini games, but a lot of people are pretty good at the mini games. But, like, I don't know. Good, man. We need more people coming out. Because, like, Smash is just boring on its own. Like, it's cool. Smash is great. It's, like, that, like, entry point for a lot of people just looking for, like, gaming events that they could just go to. But, like, I don't know. That's it. Like there's not much more after that. Like it's just Smash, and then it's like if you're good locally, then it's fun to go to, and if you suck, then you just get tired of it or like demotivated. Well, all right. I think we're gonna keep this overlay pretty basic because I gotta make a couple more. Where is it? Another shitty organized. I'm gonna fix all this actually. I'm gonna organize this template. Or I'm sorry, this file. That's what I'm looking for. Yo, that's actually amazing. If you get your dad in on a Mario Party tournament, like an actual tournament, that's like, I hope that's like the new meta. That's sick. Because like I'm just thinking about like I'm of age where I could have a kid right now, and like I'm just thinking like what I would do with a kid. It's pretty weird to even think about, but I'm just like, dude, I would definitely like enter a tournament with my kid. Like I'd play dubs with my child. He'd probably be terrible, and I'd have to carry him, but like I'd play dubs with him. Hold up. Like the next few years, like seeing like the type of people coming out to tournaments and stuff, it's just gonna be totally different. Who's Poofums? Never heard of him, Prime. I'm just joking. Just joking. May he rest in peace. Dude, there's a lot of like OG players out there of just old games because like I don't know, it just life eventually doesn't want you to play video games because there's just so many other things to do. Now that it doesn't want you to, it just gets more difficult to like grind out and get better at. So like you have like some lingering muscle memories from people who got really good at like original video games like on NES and stuff, and they never really get to showcase the skills. So finding games where they could actually do that is pretty cool. I don't know, man. Seeing father-son stuff would actually be pretty sick. Like, tell me you wouldn't be hyped to watch like a father-son play doubles and like place well. That'd just be cool. All right, so Smash GG is gonna go here. By the way, thanks for hanging out, guys. I know this isn't the most exciting stuff, but like, I really want to get that partnership, and I really need the day streaming. And quite honestly, I kind of like doing this. So like I just got to figure out the right content to kind of push through here. I'm totally abusing the fact that I have this channel to like push my own little agenda here, but I also did put all the effort to make it, so yeah, that's true. Kids are just gonna get wrecked in Smash. That's why the whole new generation of kids just likes watching people, because they play against people who are good at them and just get discouraged. So they'd rather just watch the best people. Like when you really think about it, I feel like that's what happens. Because like I'm of a generation where I'd rather just play the video game versus like watch other people play. But like I also see a lot of fun in watching people who are really good play like their games. Like there's definitely a certain like beauty to that. And I guess that's basically Twitch in a nutshell. That's like Nairo stream is big. That's like all these singular streams are big, and that's what Twitch is catered to. It's catered towards like if you're an individual and you're good at what you're doing, it's a platform to kind of get that. Which is why it's like the little tournament streams don't necessarily, it's just different. Yeah, it does get lost in the background. I can't tell if that shadow is enough or not. I'm going to try and just type out the bracket first and see what it looks like. Smash.gg. I actually don't even know what the link is. I'm just going to guess it's classic. I'm just going to guess it's this. I'll go back and change it. You know what? Let me look at that right now. Is there a Smash GG link in here? Please tell me there is. Son of a gun. There's not a Smash GG link in here. Alright, we'll do it this way. GG, Scarlet Classic. I wonder if there's like a shorthand for this. I wish there were. I bet you there's not. I'll just have to do it this way. So much extra font. Okay, comes up the same thing. So what I'm going to do is that. This is the most sensible thing to do because it's way less text. Like, I feel like that makes sense. So, King, what I do with the backgrounds, what you're looking at, is actually just like two regular ass. Here, I'll show you what they look like. Like a polygon background that I just like motion blurred. And then this like really kind of gross looking pattern, but also just looks for some reason nice to me. Also motion blurred. So like this is like your very scrubby Photoshop background creator. It's like I literally just took two pictures. You know what? I'm going to shrink down the Rutgers Esports logo just a bit because underneath this box, I'm going to have commentator names. And I don't want it to look crammed. There we go. There are definitely better ways to make backgrounds than what I did, but I was kind of just in a rush, and I really just wanted to make something basic for this. I think it looks okay, though. I'd like to think it looks okay. And we'll definitely add a drop shadow to this and make it a little bigger. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Oh, that's too big. Also too big. Yeah? How about that? That works. I just gotta move this rectangle. Not that rectangle. Not that rectangle. That rectangle. Yep, that works. And then, God, I gotta organize this overlay. It's driving me nuts. Layer. Drop shadow. There we go. Drop shadow, like, is pretty OP as far as, like, layers go, like stylizing your shit in Photoshop goes. It always works. What I don't like is that it's all lowercase. I get all caps on that. That looks a lot better. Look how much different like all caps looks than like regular, like just lowercase font. It looks so much better. All right. I don't think this looks too bad. What I can do is like this bald space right here that I don't like. Okay, so I'll move this over a little bit. I'll probably have the social media shit right here. I guess to that end, I could just center all this, really. That. Yeah, I could just do that. Yeah, you know what? That actually works. Cool. And then I could even move this back a little bit. Nice, nice, nice. You know what's stupid? I haven't saved this once since I started. It's pretty dumb. Yes. That's cool, man. The reason I like streaming this stuff, even if it's only for like 5 of you, is it holds me accountable for getting this stuff done at a reasonable time. Because like I would have probably saved this till last minute or like had to shell out some extra money for this one overlay. I might still have like the main overlay made by my overlay guy. And when I say the main one, I mean like the main gameplay, basically. Just for the sake of time. But honestly, I'm actually not. I'm kind of like into this project at the moment. All right, so I did one. I have to make like 3 more. I need like a main overlay, I need a commentary overlay, and then I need another secondary overlay that's basically like 2 player cams that are 4:3 instead of like 1920 by 1080. So the logos, that Scarlet Classic logo came from Rutgers Esports as well as the Rutgers Esport logo. The Master Hand Gaming logo, I actually did not make that logo. I had a friend do that for me. Sometimes when I have to make my own stuff, I have a hard time because I just get like, I want it to look a certain way and I get too OCD and then it just doesn't get done. So like I'll just have like a friend do it. That's actually what happened with the overlays at one point too. I just get like really crazy about how it looks. But like I'm starting to care a little less about that stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good, right? I'm not really missing anything. Social medias will be there. Scarlet Classic. All the ads I'm sorry, all the sponsors right there. You know what I can do? I can do this. Sponsored by. Nice, nice, nice. Make this next a light. If I can find it. There it is. Shrink that hoe down. Oh my gosh, look at that. Looks so much better. Sponsored by. Wow. I just realized I haven't had music on in a while. Cool. Alright. I think that's a wrap on this one. I'm sure I'll think of something I want to add to it later on, but that looks pretty good to me. What I can do now, I actually could probably do the commentary one right now. Oh wait, that's not what I want. Yeah, so the sponsors, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them through OBS, and I'm going to have them like, I'm going to have them fade in and out. So that way, there's so many here. I'm gonna show you how many sponsors are. There's so many. Twitch, Stream Slides, not in there. Where is the Scarlet Classic one? As soon as I can find it, I'll show you. But basically, where is this shit? I have it saved somewhere. Oh, there it is. So these are all of the sponsors. This is like a lot of sponsors. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I have 18 sponsors. What I'm basically, and I think there might even be more. Yeah, right. It's a lot. So like I don't want to put them there because I'm going to show you what it looked like last year when I did that. This is before like I even really used any scrolling stuff. What I did last year was I tried to just have them all put on there. It just looked so cluttered, man. Like, it just looked bad. But, like, I rolled with it, and it was cool. This is what it looked like. And, like, I was selective. Like, it just, like, you see, it just, like, just looks bad. Hold on. That wasn't even it. This is it. This is what it looked like. This was Scarlet Classic. So, I don't want this mess again. This is what I'm trying to avoid. So, what I'm going to do now is basically take, like, make a pack of like 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, or I guess 5 or 6, however many, since I had 16 sponsors. I'm going to have like 1, 2, 3, and then just going to fade in at the same time 3 different ones. And yeah, all of these sponsors came from Rutgers. Like, these are not sponsors I was able to get or anything like that. I mean, I would say MHG is technically a sponsor to this event. I haven't even worked out if I'm getting paid or not for this, but like it's obviously a good event, so I'm kind of rolling with it. Rutgers Esports is kind of broken. They're going to be yeah, they're pretty progressive on this stuff because there's still a lot of schools that like have not even acknowledged esports. In fact, I would say the better portion of them lower this a little bit. But, like, it's a pretty inevitable reality, man. Like, this stuff is coming. Like, it's already got people, like, looking to go to schools for esports. Like, it's obviously a real thing. So it's nice that they're actually embracing it versus, like, pretending it doesn't exist. Yeah, their players suck. I'm just joking. They don't suck. But actually, their players are pretty awesome, man. Like, they came out to PSS last week, and they come out in packs, and it was lucky because, I mean, well, you were there, King, but, like, a lot of people did not come out last week. So, like, having that pack of Rutgers kids kind of sort of saved the event. Did save the event, so. Dude, it's coming. There's definitely going to be scholarships for gaming. Wait till, like, the picture gets a little bit more complete. Like, the picture of, like, hey, gaming on a digital platform like, competing on a digital platform is pretty similar to competing on, like, a non-digital platform. Like, that whole mindset, like, that stuff is going to come out. And especially as, like, the technologies get better and we start doing more with, like, AR and VR and all that stuff. It's shaping up. Hard to know what it's actually going to turn into, but, like, you know, everyone's got their theories and stuff. Shrink this a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Oh my god, that's who are you using? Oh, you must have, I guess, was it Varen you were playing? Varen's pretty good from what I understand. I haven't actually had much of an opportunity to see him play. I watched him at the break last night, but it looked like he got a little bit tilted. Oh, man. How'd you kill him? Did you just, like, stage spike him? And he just didn't tech? I feel like that's always what happens. Okay. Oh, now I know what I want to do. Now I want to organize this thing so it's easy to go back and fix. Which I would recommend if you're ever making stuff in Photoshop, organize your stuff. Because, when you go back to fix things and you want a simple fix and you got to like check layers on and off to see what's what, it is very frustrating. Borders and rectangles. So we'll throw that in there. It's another border. We'll throw that in there. And the other border. Cool. And since we're throwing rectangles in here. Dude, Martha's so gay. Tipper side smash. Oh my god. He's a cool character though, but like that's ridiculous. Dude, Rutgers is like, they're pretty well connected, man. They're pretty well. Let me see. Small top right frame. I don't have to put small top right frame. Control C. Control V. Bottom. Control V. Big frame. All right. Sponsor box. Splinter. Okay, that's that. Rowan had a league team? Really? That's funny, man. But that's all they had? They only had a league team? That seems weird. That's pretty funny. I didn't know that. This doesn't really need a shadow, but I'll give it a small one. Barely even know it's there. Just because everything else has a shadow. Alright. Control S, save that bitch. Alright, that's one overlay done. That feels good. This is good. This stuff is pretty easy. Let me see what the Scarlet Classic... I think this is going to be the last thing I do for right now. I'm going to look at the thumbnails because this is going to be an easy one. Rutgers, Scarlet Classic, and... Excuse me. This looks like it's doubles. I didn't even think about that with Xbox and SR. You kind of just default if you're playing the game like you get it. Because everyone else just drops. Nice, these thumbnails are work. I could work with these. I don't hate them. Wait. Sometimes I'll open up an old like thumbnail template and I just hate it, or I just think it looks really ugly. Thankfully, I don't feel that way about these. I just have to change this font. It looks bad. Yeah, everything else looks okay though. I think there's doubles. I think. You know what? Let me look. Let me look at the page right now. I think I still have it open. I don't. But we could find it. Oh, I just thought of something. Before I end this stream today, for all three of you, I'm going to play this really great video that happened when I was at work one time. Doubles, is it there? Smash schedule. Yeah, there's doubles. Smash 4 doubles 11. Damn, the shit starts early. Holy shit, it starts real early. But it is a Sunday, so that makes sense. That's good, actually. I keep forgetting it's Sunday. And then singles at 1. Alrighty, cool. I'm trying to remember here. Hold on. Let me look at this overlay. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Wow, this is back when Gons was ECG, man. So much changes in a year. Holy shit. That's so long ago. Let's see, what day is this? The 15th. 1-5. Whoops. All right. Change this font because that font is uggo. I used to use that font on the reg, man. I used to love that Kimberly font. Nah, Gons dropped ECG, man. It was just like I guess it just didn't really seem like a good relationship. I kind of like this font. How come I never use it? But yeah, it just seemed like it wasn't like a great relationship. I don't want Nexa. Where is... As far as I know, I think that ECG basically... I don't really know. It's weird. Basically, what they would do is if he won money, I almost think they would like take a portion of it, which actually isn't really helping. And then like collectively of all the people winning money for ECG, they would like put it towards like entries and stuff. It was kind of weird. I don't really know exactly what they did. ECG is nice. It's just like, I don't know, man. The place is mostly a card place. I really like ECG. I think the owner is really cool. Fun fact about ECG, that exact venue was almost purchased by the Platinum Star Games guys. Those guys almost bought ECG, and then the owner of ECG bought it, and that's why they didn't buy it. Yeah, it kind of is weird sponsorship communism, man. Like if I had players, I would never take their money like that, man. Never. Like it doesn't make sense to. Is really what it comes down to. I wonder if this is gonna be a bracket with pools or not. I don't know how many. I have no idea what to expect out of this event right now. Because yeah, get rid of that. Because get rid of that. It sounds like a lot of people are signing up right now, and it sounds like the main bracket actually has like some like 6WXs going. Okay, there are pools. I wonder how many entrants there's going to be, because it looks like last year there weren't pools. I think it was just a straight bracket, even though it was like 100 people. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I mean, I think all of that's happening in New York, man. I think ESA and 2GG are doing something in New York. I know there's some kind of event, some kind of New York event. I think RJ is basically going. Yeah, Fireside did have pools, but some event that like RJ is basically organizing. House is going to be streaming because it's in New York, and then like the 2GG stream I think is being run by Chibo or something like that. So I'll sit that one out, but like that'll be pretty lit, probably. I don't know exactly where or what's going on, but yeah, they're opening up, man. ESA is gonna be big. They're probably gonna be almost like a chain, if I had to guess, or like a franchise maybe. I'm not really sure, but no doubt about it, it's coming for sure. What am I looking for in here? Don't need that. Don't need that. What I do need is this logo. This is the one. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's definitely new ESAs out there. I think they're in Vegas now, right? Like, that's a thing. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. And I think I heard of another, like, not esports arena, but another, like, esports arena, not branded or esports arena, is, like, opening up in Vegas as well. That's going to be huge, man. All the gambling that's going to be going on with this stuff. That's what's going to make it popular, just like anything else. What I am noticing about these banners, Yeah, I got the right one. I can't change that easily. Let me see something. Oh, yeah, I can. I can't change it easily. Nice. Eyedropper, where are you? That's what we want. So I have to change the outline of what says it's a rectangle, but not a rectangle because I altered it. There we go. That matches. Left banner. Where's the right banner? There's the right banner. Yep. Alright, that's that. Dude, I don't know. So this is how these things work. It's mostly like if you're a company or like a big arena like that, you get your advertising, or I'm sorry, you get your money mostly from advertisers or investors basically looking to push their agendas through your business. So it's like you end up with that amount of money. In the esports arena's case, I mean, it's pretty clear they have like some sponsors. It looked like obviously Jelly Belly and Getting Beaned is a big sponsor and all those types of things. That money goes a pretty far way. And then if you have a really ambitious investor, they'll make the locations happen, like for sure. They'll make them happen just because they'll see the money that they can make out of it by selling other stuff. Yeah, and Gushers, like, they have all these sponsors, man, and then that's all, like, pretty big money. And that's usually how this stuff works. It's very pay-to-play, and that's sort of like, you know, it's pretty normal, really. I mean, that's just kind of how the world works. But, I always kind of thought that, like, something like Smash, and this might be a little idealistic of me. It's definitely idealistic of me. But, like, you could basically make it happen a little bit, like, basically make it happen similarly, but not rely on necessarily advertising dollars like that. Like, that's like where all the crowdfunding goes. Like, right now the crowdfunding usually just goes towards getting people from point A to point B, like players. But in terms of, like, creating actual venues and bigger things, I do think that there is a way to basically funnel community money to create that. I don't really know what it is or how it works yet, but, like, I feel like it's a thing. All right, that's what I'm looking for. Make that gray or black. We're going to make it gray. Nice, nice, nice. To do the same with these. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. For lottery tickets, dude, lottery tickets are like, there's so much study. There's a lot of studies on that in terms of like your percent return on like a certain amount of like lottery tickets that you buy. It's not really good. You just have to be smart with where you put the money. Buying an MHE venue would be incredible. Right now, Platinum Star is pretty sick, and it actually serves all the function that an MHE venue would serve for our purposes without necessarily needing to own a physical location, which is nice. Because owning a physical location is stressful, man. Plus, there's just other things I want to do before like I really get locked down in one spot. But, yeah, that's all stuff that you would want to work towards. Well, I mean, I guess if we won the lottery, we would have quite a bit of fun. I should go buy a lottery ticket, actually, since we're talking about it. Can't win if you don't play. Okay. So yeah, that's sort of the idea. You fund the right amount of donations, and you kind of have a direct place where those donations go and goals, and then that's how you make shit happen. In this time, though, and this is sort of how Twitch works, is like it's hard enough just to make this stuff work while while you don't get a traditional like salary, obviously, because it's just like a stream and it's yours. But if you were to have donations and basically similar goals at which people agree, and then like that's kind of what I wanted to do with the Patreon, is you drive in a certain amount of money and then you sort of like, I mean, you kind of vote, or you kind of just like talk over what the best use of the stuff is or the best goals, and it works. So I'm still going to be pushing for that. I need to turn on the light. All right, cool. But like, and then it works. I would feel so sad though, like looking at all those lottery tickets and just not winning. Like it would be super depressing. Where the shiz is this esports, Rutgers esports logo in here? I know you're in here. There you are. There's a bastard. Oops. Too much. Alright, that's cool. That works. I think I gotta make it either bigger or smaller. It looks kind of weird in there. Do that, and then we'll drop. We can drop the Scarlet Smash logo a little bit. Shield over shield's a little funny, but I guess it's okay. Are you just realizing Gons is a weird player now? He is a weird player. He is definitely a weird player. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Stroke. We'll see how this looks. Yeesh, that looks bad. Let me just try something. Yep, still looks bad. All right. Fine, fine, fine. Let's use a black one. That's too much. Actually, I think that works right there. It's okay. Bigger? Smaller? Maybe smaller. Dude, blueberry muffins are amazing. Yeah, it's because Gons does a lot of unconventional things, and sometimes just does like some, not even just unconventional, just shit that doesn't even make sense, but it just works for him because like he knows what he's doing, but no one else knows. Like it's weird, man. He's like a total savant as far as like Smash goes. Raisins they're pretty good sometimes, and other times they're just not good. Let me try something. How's that look? Can't even see it. Oh, it's because it's there. All right. That looks okay to me. What is this? That's the old logo. Get rid of it. Yo, really? Is your dad actually going to come out? That'd be amazing. That's actually pretty sick. Alright, I'd say this thumbnail, aside from the match text, which looks pretty gross at the moment, I think we're pretty good. Let me see. Where's Nexa? Nexa. Although, if we're having pools, it kind of makes more sense. Where's T? For the sake, for the shits, let's see what this looks like. Nah, I don't like that. We'll go back to Nexa. There we go. That looks good. Delete. Oh, shit. One too many. Two too many. There we go. Alright, guys. I think that's it for me for now. I'm going to just save this. And then I'm done. Yeah, I'm going to do the top 8 later tomorrow. I'll probably do another one of these streams before Sunday. Most likely Friday. Just kind of comfy working on work. I'll be doing stuff in the meantime, like until then. But, yeah, I'm going to hold off on the top 8 for now. Because I can't remember if I did it last year or not. I'm actually going to look right now, just out of curiosity. Let me see. I'm just going to assume that there's pools. I'm just going to assume that there's pools on Sunday. So Scarlet Classic, let me get rid of that. I'll actually put Ivy. That looks better. Scarlet Classic 4. Cool. So that's good. Yeah, I didn't get the whole to-do list done, but I'd say I did pretty good today. I didn't touch this, but it's okay. I'm not feeling super creative at the moment. This really won't take long. I'm going to look right now, though, to see if I have one from last year. I can't remember if I have one from last year or if I wasn't making top 8 photos yet. Do I have Rutgers? It looks like I don't. Yeah, so I got to make like a whole new one for that. Damn, dude, I can't believe how much has changed in a year in terms of like what I do. But all right, guys, thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. And yeah, feedback on the stuff is always good. Like if you enjoy it or don't like it and all that kind of stuff. But thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time, which will probably be on Friday. So if you're around Friday and you're just chilling, I'll probably just be chilling too. Alrighty, guys, have a good one.